This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, welcome back everyone. We're now beginning part 4 of the Holy Letter of Shimshon of Ostropoli. May our learning be Ilay Nishmas Brian Alei Abbas Avigdor Yaakov Halevi Tehei Nishmasa Tzura B'tzar HaChaim. Part 4. We're now going to explain what the Arizal means. Rav Shamshon explains what the Arizal means. That the Malachi Chavala, which were associated with the Ten Makkos, again, the gematria of Dan Tzradei Kingdom of Dever is 3,280, which are the number of the Malachi Chavala in the 3 Rakia. And each Rakia is connected to a different Shem. Umasha Kosav Shehim, that which the Ari writes, that these 3,280 Malachim, Soivivim, they encircle the Gimel Rakim Shel Tumah, the 3 firmaments of Tumah, Echad Nikra Shin Reish Ayin, Echad Nikra Taf Mem Vav Chaf, V'Echad Nikra Beis Yud Shin Hey Aleph. Gam B'zeh Yesh Lanu Sod Gadol V'Nifla. This also has a great secret, a wondrous secret, V'Tikun HaMagen. And the Baal HaHaggadah rectified this by encoding in the Haggadah. B'masha Kosav, after the 10 Makkos, Elu Eser Makkos Shehevi HaKadosh Baruch Hu. These are the 10 Makkos Shehevi. Eser are the letters Shin Reish Ayin, which is the first Rakia, where the Malachi Chavala are. So Shin Reish Ayin is a code for Eser. Eser Oisei Shin Reish Ayin. Taf Mem Vav Chaf is a code for Makkos. Makkos Oisei Taf Mem Vav Chaf. Beis Yud Shin Hey Aleph is a code for Shehevi. Oisias Beis Yud Shin Hey Aleph. Ramaz Le'elu Gimel Rakim. Those words, Eser Makkos Shehevi, is a remez to these 3 firmaments. Shel Tumah. Shabahem, then in them Yesh Minyan Gimel Alafim Reish Pei Malachi Chaval, that have 3,280 destructive angels. Mamish Kaminyan Eser Makkos Shehevi, which are the 10 Makkos that were brought. Dam Sfardeya, the gematria of Dam Sfardeya. So Eser Makkos Shehevi, those 3 words are the 3 Rakia, and the Dam Sfardeya are the 3,280 Malachi Chavala. V'him shehikos hamitzriyim. That is what smote the Egyptians. Ki Malachi Chavala halalim mamunim lahakas asur. These angels of destruction were appointed to smite the wicked, l'taharam amnosem, to purify them. Ka'amor v'hu pelagah. This is a great wonder. Now we have a hoisafa from Rab Shamshon, and one of the Shemos, which Rab Shamshon said is the Sar over all 3 Rakia, Umasha Kosav, V'aleim Hasar HaNikra Dalid Lamed Pei Kuf Tes Mem, and according to another Gersa without the Mem at the end, and according to another Gersa with a Lamed at the end, and we'll explain all 3. Kavanasa, the Kavanah is Sheshem Zeh, that Shem, Sharshoy Yoitse Mimilas HaMitzrim. So it's Eser is the first Rakia. Makkos is the second. Shehevi is the third. Elu Eser Makkos Shehevi HaKadosh Baruch Hu Al HaMitzrim. HaMitzrim, if you take the Oisios Koidmos, the letters before HaMitzrim, what do you get if you take the Oisios HaKoidmos to the letters of HaMitzrim? Dalid before a Hey, Lamed before the Mem, Pei before the Tzadi, Kuf before the Reish, Tes before the Lamed, Tes before the Yud. Now the Tes before the Yud of HaMitzrim. And what about the final Mem of the Mitzrim? Hu Mem HaRiboy Ve'ino Min HaSharesh. That's a Mem indicating many, but it's not part of the root word of HaMitzri. And therefore, according to some, the Gersod is Daled Lamed Pei Kuf Tes Mem, for the final Mem of HaMitzrim, which is not really part of the root, but maybe more accurately without any Mem at all at the end, because the final Mem of HaMitzrim is not part of the root, and some take the letter before the final Mem, which is Elamed. V'remez lozeh hamagid, this is what the Baal HaGadah is merames, ba'amroi elu eser Makkos shehevi HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Eser is the first Rakia, Makkos is the second, Shehevi is the third, and where did Hashem bring it? Al ha-mitzrim. Al means before, on top of the word mitzrim. Koloimar ha'oisiyos shehein koidmos ha'oisiyos ha-mitzrim. The letters that precede the letters of the mitzrim. V'havein, understand, kach kibalti, this is my tradition, v'Hashem hatov yichaper, may the good God, may HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the epitome of goodness, forgive if I've revealed too much. Now, the Reb Shamshon continues, Umasha Kosav Arizal, that which the Ari writes, Zechron Levrach Chayim above, Aleim v'al kulam hasar hanikra tav kof aleph, that which the Ari says, that above and beyond all of them is the angel, which is tav kof aleph. That indicates that if you add up the letters, Detzach, Adash, Biachav, you get tav kof aleph 501. Kavanasai Kirashi Tevois Shel Eser Makkos Detzach Adash Biachav is Gematria Tav Kuf Aleph. That's the minion of the Sar. The Sar that's appointed over. See, the Arizal began that you have the three Rakia, and on top of them, the sar that's called Dal Lamed Pei Kuf Tes Mem, and on them the sar which is Tav Kuf Aleph. Detzach Adash B'Achav is Gematria Tav Kuf Aleph, and that's also Gematria Asher, the word Asher. Now, what's significant about Asher? V'zehu soy. This is the meaning of the pasuk, the secret of the pasuk. Parak Daled pasuk Yitzayin. V'es hamate hazeh shetikach b'yadecha Asher ta'asa b'yas ha'isais. You're going to take the stick Asher. So the stick has on it Asher. Asher is Gematria Detzach Adash B'Achav. Kialamata chakukim Detzach Adash B'Achav, on the staff it was engraved Detzach Adash B'Achav Shemin Yonam, that the count was Tav Kuf Aleph Kaminyan Asher Mamish. This is the secret of the pasuk in Shemois, Paragir pasuk Beis. Leman tesaper ba'oznei bincha uven bincha eis Asher hisalalti b'Mitzrayim. It's all about the Asher, the 501. Ukiyotze harba alafim psukim, and many thousands of similar psukim shamoyer malzeh that instruct and reflect on this. L'soid Asher keminyan rashi tevos shel eser Makkos k'moshe kasabnu. Umasher kasav, and that which it's written va'aleihem hasar hanikra dalid lamed pei kuf tesmem yesh lanu bazeh. Now, even though we had before a ha'ara that explained the Shem Daled Lamed Pei Kuf Tes Mem, which is the Shem before the Mitzrim, but here Reb Shamshon says there are many, many secrets about this, and Uchvoid Elokim Haser Davar, it is an honor to God to hide the matter. Just as an interest, a point of reference, the gematria of Daled Lamed Pei Kuf Tes Mem is Daled Lamed 34, 114, 214, 223, either 223, and with the Mem 263, with the Lamed 253. Now, I want to go back to the Asher. Asher is Gematria 501. In the commentary Shemesh U'Magen, he brings a very amazing thing regarding the word Asher. Namely, Asher is the ultimate of Midas Hadin. Aleph stands for Elokim. This comes from the biur, from the sefer Limudim Benisim. Aleph stands for Elokim. Reish is also Elokim. How? If you spell out Elokim Aleph, then Aleph Lamed, so it's 1, and then 31. Then Aleph Lamed Hey, 36. Then Aleph Lamed Hey Yud plus 46, plus Aleph Lamed Hey Yud Mem, 86, you get 200. So Reish is a reference to Elokim, spelling it out in this fashion. Aleph, then Aleph Lamed, then Aleph Lamed Hey, then Aleph Lamed Hey Yud, and so on. And then Shin is also Elokim. How's that? If you spell out Elokim, b'milulai, Aleph spelled Aleph Lamed Pei, and Hey, a Lamed spelled Lamed Mem Daled, Hey, Hey Yud, Yud, Yud Vav Daled, Mem, 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 equals 300. So Asher is like a triple way of writing Elokim. Aleph stands for Elokim, Shin is Elokim b'miluai, Reish is Elokim if you spell it out, Aleph, then Aleph Lamed, Hey, and so forth. So that is explains the Shemos of Tav Kuf Aleph and Daled Lamed Pei Kuf Tes, and then Mem, as we had before. And this is added incredible insight into the holy words of the Arizal. And Bez Hashem, in the last segment, we'll learn what the connection between the Makkos are and David ben Yishai. Wishing everyone a good Mayim.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.